Hello, everyone. Good night, and welcome to the Hyperion Cup Quarterfinals. I am Alligator, and today with me I have on the booth the one and only, the man, the myth, the legend, the brains to my brawn, although I'm not too muscly. Dylan, how are you doing? Oh, wait, to the other
Uh,
side.
I,
How are
I
you
I don't.
doing?
I'm doing great, Alligator. I'm not really smart, nor do I have the brawn. So, we'll just say, however, I'm excited to be here, excited to see what we got going on today, ready to watch some Overwatch, and I guess see what these teams can bring to us.
Absolutely. Today we have one banger, one hell of a match right here. It is going to be Phoenix against kaiju corp, clover, or clover for short. Two teams that already fought during the regular season. Two teams full of great players. They have superstars all around. So I'm expecting a matchup for the ages. This is going to be hotly contested. What are you expecting, my friend?
I'm expecting a big clout between the two DPS superstars on both of these teams. Both of these DPS players on both teams can just bring it bring it all out and can turn the tides in the game. I'm also going to be looking at the tank lineup. I know Glitch and Felix Felicis they really synergize really well together. And Felix Felicis, she can actually bail out Glitch when he tends to feed, because he's even said that to me. He does enjoy feeding, and I feel you, my friend. Feeding is indeed the best.
Well, that is the main tank and off tank synergy that you need to have. At least in Overwatch 1, we all know what happened with the news this morning, but we are not here to talk about that when we will be going 5v5, that least in the future. For the moment, let's focus on our first team, Phoenix. There we have our lineup. We have Max 35, CSPPP, Nat, and I or a save, we'll call them that. Then Pan and the Beast, a very solid lineup. Six players, that's a bare minimum, but they have been making waves all over this Hyperion Cup.
Yes, last I've heard is they have been doing the best in the split. I could be wrong. I could be remembering wrong, but I have heard that they're on the top of the leaderboards right now. So definitely looking at them to maintain that top position, or one of the top positions. And CSPPP, very good off tank, probably a big person to watch out for, a big role to look out for, as we watch them and Max go up against Glitch and Felix Felicis.
Yeah, speaking about Felix Felices and Glitch, here is the lineup of Clover. We see those tanks, the main tank Glitch, the off tank Felix Felices, then Dogfish, Jexis, sorry for that, Cobalt, Cannon, Radiant Light, and J-Brox Forever, or J-Brox for short. A bit of a deeper lineup. We see sort of the starting six and then some flex players. We know they're capable of a lot, and they're certainly going to bring the fight to Phoenix. You mentioned that tank battle. It's going to be very interesting to look at.
Oh, I agree, especially with the different styles these teams like to bring. Not going to call Clover a ball one trick team, but they do enjoy their ball. They're your average ball enjoyers. Uh, and they can always bring out the Reinhardt diva and go toe to toe with the best. But you will be looking for those styles to clash and see which styles can give each different team the edge over their opponents today.
Yeah, it's going to be a battle of the compositions. We know sometimes at such a high level, it is just the smallest of margins, the smallest of details that give one team or the other the edge. As you mentioned, we know Clover, they like to play that ball composition. I think that can give you an advantage against some of the more traditional comps. There's Brawl, there's Double Bubble, Double Shield, but Ball is not really the most usual main tank, so maybe the element of surprise could be on their side. What do you think here?
Uh, well, when you say element of surprise, do you mean with the compositions, or just the surprise that a ball comp, you never know when they're diving? They could be setting up, just rolling through, getting some information. What exactly do you mean by that?
Well, I guess we kind of expect the ball comp to be here. So yeah, more about the details of that
Okay.
ball composition. How do you play? How do you surprise your enemy on such a comp?
Well, how do you surprise your enemies on such a comp? Going up against the ball comp, it's all about not letting the ball doing what he wants to do. The wrecking ball will want to get in, just cause as much disruption, get out. That is the wrecking ball's job. Go in, scout some information. When your team is ready to dive, go in, disrupt, and hope your DPS can help follow up on some of that damage. Get a pick. Remember, the ball composition, they're fast, they're extremely mobile. They can get in, get out. If you let them do what they want, then they will run all over you the whole game. So what you want to do is you just want to shut down that ball, the dive. You know, just make the wrecking ball's life a living hell. You know, anytime I play wrecking ball, a McCree or a Cassidy, Cassidy, a Brig, a Sigma, just any character with stuns. Sombra is the worst, by the way. Sombra is the worst. Just anything that has a stun or can just make that wrecking ball not want to just dissuade him from pushing and diving in will be a good counter to the wrecking ball comp.
Well, there you have it from the brainiest man on the planet, or at least for the next hour or so, with the duration of our map. We will be going into Oasis first, our King of the Hill map. I think the technical name is Control, isn't it? Our teams are going to be showing their compositions very, very early here. And what do we know? It is almost a mirror. I think the only difference is Safe on the Mei versus Cannon on the Junkrat.
Mr. Cool Math guy over here, looking to pull out his protractor, get some angles. As you see, he's setting up the angles to get the perfect rollout. You can find Cannon browsing the Junkrat rollout subreddit. But we're going to roll out here with almost a mirror match, looking at this Junkrat to do some damage and looking at this Mei to separate the teams up.
It's going to be a lot of damage for sure. You know, the spam comes through with the Junkrat. We already see those balls of explosion coming there by the Mei wall. It's going to block, forces the immortality field out, already taken down by Nat. And it is for the moment this attacking on the offensive side. They're gaining the high ground, and this is a very good tactic. They force the enemy back. One of those players is going to be CSPPP dropping into the point, but there is a big stun going on by there. And Max 35 takes down Glitch. Already the pigs are going this way. I forgot the name about the team, so I'm just going to say blue team and red team for the moment. Apologies, but that was a wipe.
Yeah, it was a great play, definitely forcing out the Reinhardt. If you saw there at the very beginning, a great Mei wall separated Glitch from his team, and he had to charge out, and Felix Felicis actually just flew away to help save him and protect him, doing what she had to do. But overall, very, very good Mei wall to start off this game. And another one coming
there's
in.
Another Mei wall. That is going to be Glitch immediately going down. Beautiful from Save. That is an absolutely fantastic play from the Mei. You separate the main tank from the team, and that fight is over before it even begins. The rest of the team on the defensive side is going to have to retract. clvr aren't getting anything done, as it is almost going to be 50% on the board for Phoenix as we go into another attack. They are pushed up a lot, and that is going to be the stun from Dogfish coming out the high noon on the other side from Nat. Maybe that Mei wall, is it going to stop? No! Cobalt goes down, the Rip Tire is going to find the immortality field. There's a big shatter. It is ultimates all around. They are being committed all over the place. Dogfish hitting some big shots first onto Max, now onto Nat, and maybe this is the push that Kaiju Corp needed to find, but that Mei wall is going to put a short stop to that push. The high noon is committed. Is it going to find anyone? The Blizzard also out from Save, and it seems like Phoenix are going to stabilize for the moment, and that Mei wall is surely going to throw a wrench into the plans of clvr.
You can see Cannon swapping over to the Tracer, trying to get access to this backline as a D.Va bomb comes out, and Cannon will take a swim off of the map, and that CSPP D.Va bomb will find nothing but the immortality field, but it did force out people into all different directions as JB Rocks Forever is caught alone, and at this point it's just kill who you can. Maybe get an advantage for your team, but it looks like this is going to be going in the way of Phoenix.
Yeah, gotta be careful with that D.Va bomb. You know, it's gonna find the immortality field from the Beast. That is the sound barrier committed in an act of desperation. Overtime is already ticking 99, soon to be 100 1-0 in favor of Phoenix. They are going to clean up this fight. They're going to claim the first point. Oh, look at that glitch coming in with the wrecking ball. The Maywall was almost there to put a stop to it, but now the pile driver onto the top shelf is going to deny that overtime, is going to prevent it from going on. It is Phoenix going up 1-0, 100% to 0. That was a very dominant performance from them.
Very dominant performance indeed. And as we mentioned, the difference in that in those two compositions starting out was the Junkrat and the May, and Phoenix played that very, very well, almost perfectly. Taking aggressive fights, not letting that Junkrat get any meaningful damage, not letting him get any picks, setting up the fights with the Maywall, isolate the main tank, kill them off. You cannot push anymore. Very well done from Phoenix there, and the May proved to be the difference there.
Yeah, safe. They put up some amazing May walls. They were putting on an absolute clinic, and that's going to force Cannon into the same hero. So they've got already part of the job done. They are forcing the enemy into their composition, the comfort composition. Both mortality fields are out. It is going to break out here in this small room, but Max is already down, and that's going to be safe. Also taken down as well. Nat is going to come back with a pick onto Cannon. Glitch still swinging the hammer around, pushing with the shield, and it seems like clvr are getting the win in this fight. Yes, they are. There is already a player capturing the point. Felix has to be careful not to extend too much into the retreating hands of Phoenix, who already have the close spawns and are going to be back on the charge very, very soon.
Yeah, and they're already back and ready to go. Quick high noon coming up, but JB Rocks Forever will just get picked off straight through that window. Not exactly what he wanted. And without your Baptiste, I can't see them having much staying power. Probably going to try and get as much percentage as they can, as Felix Felicis will lose her mech. And this is just Phoenix coming back in with a really nice pickoff on that Baptiste.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, you usually see that Cassidy headshots through the window, but it's usually through the friendly window, not through the enemy window. So a bit of a switcheroo right there. Point in control of Phoenix, but look at that, 32 points of percentage on the board for clvr. They're going to be retreating and regrouping. See the high noon, the shatter almost alive, but Nat is going to go for it. That's going to be a lot of damage. Now the shatter off the back from Glitch, but he's going to be caught off his team with the Maywall. That is the high noon also committed from Dogfish. No picks to be found. Immortality field has already been used. Nat is going to go down to Copel. That was a lot of damage to deal. Now the point has been captured. The point has flipped. That is going to be Cannon whipping out the Blizzard. It is ultimates all around. Felix still holding on to the Div Bomb. Could we see it come out in this fight? It's going to be the window also committed from Beast, but it is all going wrong for Phoenix. All the picks are going in favor of clvr, who are finally going to get the fight victory. The point flipped around a couple of times in there, but in the end, it is our red team, of course, clvr, that are going to come away victorious.
Yeah, lucky enough for Phoenix is they did capture that point back fairly quickly. So we could see clvr at 70% or so right now, and we could potentially be going into last fight territory.
It's certainly going to be very close. Here is the amplification matrix from JB Rocks Forever to open it up. Now the sound barrier and the shatter is big. Glitch and Copel go down. It forces out the immortality field. Felix in the meantime found Nat, but it is trading pigs all around. The high noon comes out from Dogfish, is going to find Pan, so they will be deleted off of the battlefield. Now CSPPP trying to rally around, but are going to get demeched, and the stun is going to put an end to it. That was a bit weird, some missed shots from Dogfish, but that is going to be indeed last fight territory as clvr have control of the point. We're going to be going into overtime, almost guaranteed, as this new push comes around. Glitch with the shatter is not going to commit it, but the Maywall blocked it. That was a bit of a mistake in the team communication. I don't know what happened, but overtime is going to take down almost into the 0.1 max, but it was just not enough. 1-1, we are all tied up.
Very good round from both of those teams. Got a little hectic at times. You could see Phoenix. Phoenix definitely wanting to push up, be aggressive when they had the point controls. You see Nat calling to make that to do an aggressive high noon with the speed boost. Love that call. You can never go wrong with it. Unfortunately, though, they were able. clvr was able to kite around and put themselves on the point. So You know, just some minor mistakes, minor cleaning up, but very scrappy fights all around. And we see Glitch going over to his favorite wrecking ball.
And look at that compositional change. It is now the Sombra and Tracer with the Moira too and the Winston. It is a complete rehaul for Phoenix. On the other side, a bit less change as well. As soon as I say that, it's Pharah, Anna, and Mercy. Of course, that pocket is going to be very important. Cannon trying to find some early picks in here. We know how deadly that damage boost can be, but some of the targets from Phoenix are very flimsy, very hard to hit. Of course, you will get kills very easily if you do hit them, but it is not an easy task for the moment. Point being contested. Here, Cannon trying to find some picks. Some members of Phoenix are already going low. Glitch with the pile driver is going to force Max into the air, but still nothing to be found around here. Safe trying to be a nuisance in the backline. All members of Phoenix right now into the point. They're trying to put a lot of damage here, but that nade is going to be absolutely massive. I think it hit all the players, or at least 5 of them. The barrage from Cannon already is going to find 3, and that is clvr with the first control of the point, but that took a long time and a lot of ultimates too.
That did, and that's the nature of City Center. It's very hard to capture this point, very hard to flip this point, so we may very well see the next point flip be at 99%, or it could be right now. You never know. That's just the nature of how this map goes. But Nat is building up to this EMP, so looking for her to farm the rest of that up and engage with it really quick. Ooh, oh no, not quite.
That was a. Oh my goodness, the concussive blast almost pushed some players onto the cars right there. Now Safe trying to harass on the backline. Glitch is going to go down to Max. That's a lot of damage that was being put out. It was almost telegraphed. Now Beast as that coalescence, should it be necessary, but maybe, like in the meantime, they're going to pop it anyway. The players who are going down is going to pressure the Pharah. That's usually not a target that you see being the recipient of the coalescence, either on the defensive or on the offensive end. Minefield is going to be committed though, and the resurrection is also there. Felix Felices is going to get back into the mech point, halfway through in control of this clvr team, and the Cannon finds a 3-piece, and out of nowhere, they have the fight win once again.
Very, very back and forth on that. That Cannon's concussive blast almost got me really excited there. I almost thought we would see a Mr. Cool Math guy line up the protractor to get the boot, but not quite. Glitch just being a nuisance here in the back line, doing exactly what a wrecking ball should do. But now all eyes are on Nat as she has this EMP, looking for the perfect target.
It has to be huge. Felix, and there goes up into the air. That's a 5-man EMP, absolutely gigantic from Nat, but that's going to be a lot of damage. They're going to get taken down. Max trades for Kubel, so that's going to be no restoration. Safe with the pulse bomb. That's another pick onto the members of clvr. Everyone is going down. The sound barrier is also committed. Max is not going to need to commit that primal rage because the fight is almost done. Still Glitch trying to be a nuisance around the point. That is the advantage of the wrecking ball, but finally, when overtime starts to take at 99%, you mentioned it, maybe the first point flip that we were going to see would be at 99, and so it was. Safe, they gotta be careful here.
The Safe definitely towing the line there. Definitely don't want to duel a Cassidy pocket, or a McCree pocketed Cassidy. Might not go the way you're thinking it might. Now just some posturing here. Glitch hacked up and immediately killed. What did I say about Sombra's, Alligator? What did I say about Sombra's?
The perfect counter to the wrecking ball. Felix has also been demeched, and now with that hack, there is going to be no remake available unless they kill him. Pulse bomb is out, gets Dogfish. That was not the intended target, but they will take the pick. Coalescence and Primal Rage are also out, and this feels like it is a team victory for Phoenix. clvr still trying to fight it. They are going to retreat in the end. Nat found Glitch once again, and that Sombra is pestering the wrecking ball quite a lot, but look at that ult economy. It is the minefield, it is the high noon, it is almost the barrage, the nano is there, and Valkyrie too for clvr. On the other side, only EMP is remotely close. Nat, if they go down, the EMP is going to be there. That's going to catch 4 people, but crucially, Cannon is not found. Now that's a barrage going to find one. Copel pumps the Valkyrie as well. That's going to be the resurrection available, but safe. They're going to find one pick, and maybe Phoenix can bring this back from the old disadvantage. They only had to commit the EMP, but now picks are being traded all around. Who will come out victorious? There is someone trying to capture the point. That is going to be Glitch, of course, but the hack is going to come onto them. The pulse bomb is also how it is going to find Glitch, the intended target, time and time again. Now Felix releases. She throws out that bomb, but is not going to find anyone. That was more for the remake than anything else. Now the hack is going to force a retreat. Maybe if they can bring Felix here down, it would be amazing. But the nano boost is going to be committed, and Dogfish gets a pick onto safe. Maybe the high noon from up here. No! CSPPP is going to predict that, is going to read that perfectly. The big EMP once again, 4 members, and that is going to be it, surely, with the coalescence committed as well. CSPPP with a big bomb, 2 Ps, is going to fight both supports, and that has to be it. If Phoenix doesn't close it out here, it is never going to be closed out. Glitch still being a nuisance in the system, a glitch, a failure in the matrix, but is finally going to be taken down. The overtime is going to tick away, and Phoenix, after a grueling fight, are going to run away with a map 1 victory.
That was a 50% fight. So you gotta love those. You gotta love those, though. Those are scrappy. You never know what's gonna happen. As we watch Cannon here get his probably get the 3-piece with the barrage. But yeah, those fights, you gotta love them, but you gotta hate them. It hurts to watch them. You're like, oh, just retreat. No, you got the advantage. No, we gotta retreat. You never know which way it's gonna go. But all in all, very good first map from both these teams. Definitely showed some good things. And it looks like Phoenix has found the answer to clvr's ball composition.
Yeah, crucially, that Sombra, Nad coming into the last fight, it is all the ultimates almost online for clvr. Nad just close to that EMP, builds it in enough time to be able to neutralize everything, and from there on, it's absolute chaos. It's mayhem onto the point. Ultimates are committed. There's a big diva bomb from CSPPP as well. Everyone is doing their job. JB Rocks Forever also committing the nano boost, trying to keep Felix alive. It is chaos in the point, as usually is the case when both teams are at 99%, when overtime is ticking, and it also ticks so fast. You gotta stay in the point, as Glitch with that Wrecking Ball has the ability to contest. We know the grappling hook was nerfed some time ago, so you can't just grapple around forever, but still, we know how good the Wrecking Balls are at contesting. Alas, it was just not enough for Kaiju Core clvr, but they will have the map pick now as we go into Escort. What can we expect here? What map are you expecting to see here from this team?
I'm not too well versed. I'm not gonna lie. I don't quite know the map pool, so y'all can call me out all you want. I'm getting told it is Dorado, Rialto, or Watchpoint, and I'm just gonna say everyone's favorite Rialto. It's not quite Scrims Row, but it is almost Scrims Row. I see we're probably gonna go to Rialto, see some double shield. Oh, I lied. We did get Watchpoint Gibraltar. Definitely looking to see these dive compositions come out. We might actually see Glitch pick up the Wrecking Ball for the first, or Wrecking Ball. He already plays the Wrecking Ball, Dylan. We might see Glitch pick up the Winston for the first time. But knowing Glitch, he doesn't like playing Winston, so we'll probably see the Wrecking Ball, which really makes me think. Yes, Wrecking Ball can get to high ground and low ground easily, but Winston just does it so much easier.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Like, why would you go into Gibraltar if you want to play ball? Don't you have other maps that you can get more value out of it? I see
Dorado's are really good.
Probably as the less suited map in terms of Rialto, Dorado, and Watchpoint. I don't know.
Yeah, I like to play Wrecking Ball on Dorado. He's also really good on Rialto. Not as good because double shield's he's only really good because double shield's a big factor there, and you can just boop the Orisa around, boop the Sigma off high ground. You can really do what you want. There's plenty of layers that you can mess around with. I see the Twitch chat mentioning my shirt or my jacket and my bed sheet. Yes, they match. Yes, this is my favorite jacket. I see you guys. Uh, but back to Dorado. You know, Dorado is almost Dorado and Horizon Lunar Colony, which is my favorite map, by the way. Don't hate
Wait,
me.
no, whoa, 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 whoa,
Hey, it
what?
really is. I love playing Winston, and that is Winston's playground. That and Watchpoint Gibraltar are Winston's playground.
Get out of here. HLC, I mean, you said it's for the lore. You said it's Winston's playground, but I can't believe those words just came out of your mouth. It is almost an offense to competitive Overwatch.
Hey, I will say it again. Horizon Lunar Colony is one of the best maps, and the only way to fix it, everyone's been asking to fix it. The way to fix it is add a railing from the top part of the attacker spawn all the way around, so you can access the point without having to go through that brutal choke point. That is the way to
That
fix it.
that would be a nice fix.
That way you
Indeed.
can go up the top left spawn door with a Reinhardt. You can shield them all out, get to the point, and have a fight on the point. But everyone likes running Reinhardt, so you know you can't really stand behind a shield when they've got a 500-foot high ground. So you know, I really enjoy HLC. But back to the game, we're back on Dorado. Dylan, words, maps, Watchpoint Gibraltar. And we'll see how clover can do the thing, how they can make a comeback against that Winston composition that seemed to be throwing a wrench in their side. Nat really knew what she was doing, knowing to pressure out the wrecking ball, almost as if she's listening to me. Nat, calling you out here. Are you stream sniping? Okay, I didn't get a response, so I'll take that as a no.
There you have it. You see Nat on the Sombra that we saw her before, max 35 on that Winston that we know works so well in here. They're getting set up for their defense. Of course, it was really effective against the Wrecking Ball composition in Oasis. So if it's not broken, why try to fix it? We see Cannon, crucially, on the Symmetra, so that tells me there is going to be a teleport somewhere else. It's going also to be a lot of damage output for Clover. Maybe that is what they need to get the push. The rest of the composition, pretty much the same as we saw on that Oasis last push. There is the Ana, the Mercy, the Wrecking Ball, the D.Va, and is that going to be a Symmetra swap? Yes, it is! Hanzo from Cannon, and we here look at the Lurkers, Nat and Save. They are trying to catch some people with their pants down right there, but still, no picks are going to be found. Nat has to retreat fast, and Dogfish is going to be hacked. Who is going to get the best out of each other for the moment? It's going to be Safe. He's finally going to find the pick onto Dogfish. Nat got them low enough so that they could find that pick onto them, and CSPPP getting that Ana is also going to be crucial for this first hold right here from Phoenix, as just the picks keep coming on. Safe now getting the kill onto Glitch.
Yeah, we saw that Symmetric teleporter come out to put their team on, put Clover onto the top left high ground, and I don't think anyone took it. Maybe one person took it, and that's why you had the Symmetra there. Because your team would definitely be benefiting from where Safe is right now. As you see Safe getting the stick on the Glitch, and Glitch is just dead over and over again. And Max will finish up Cannon. There will be a resurrection from Copel onto Glitch, but with everyone going down, Felix Felice is losing her mech. It's just not gonna end well. I say that, and then Glitch finds Max and rolls through, but he is hacked up and will most likely succumb to the squish.
Oh, Pen falls, and that is going to be dreadful for Phoenix. They lost Max. He got slept mid-jump, so he was just a dead body. Then the backline, of course, he got pummeled. Now Felix with this D.Va bomb available. The minefield also here from Glitch. Is it going to be committed? Yes, it is. It's going to block the tunnel. Now the picks favoring the Clover, but the hack from Nat, is it going to come through? Now CSPPP here trying to find Glitch, but the melee is going to come through. Now here trying to pressure the D.Va is the Wrecking Ball, but that damage orb might be a bit too much. Yes, it is going to be a bit too much. The damage though is done, or is it? Nat going to find one kill here, trying desperately to get out of the fight. She has that EMP ready to roll. That is going to be a very, very heart-stopping ultimate right here. It's going to be able to stop all the momentum from clvr going into this first point. The D.Va bomb is committed early, so that's not going to allow Nat to decloak. Now, is the EMP going to be committed? Not yet. For the moment, all the members from clvr are very, very disjointed. It's already going to be a demo onto Felix Felice's a DMX. Sorry, but Cannon switching onto the Echo is going to find Nat. Now the pigs seem to be favoring Phoenix, but clvr can bring it around. That rest is going to come through. Now Dogfish has the stick and is going to actually CSPPP had been DMX. It's going to be crucial. Pen also goes down. That is going to be surely first point capture for clvr.
Yeah, that was definitely a clutch there from Dogfish and Cannon. Definitely doing their best to bring back a losing fight. Max is just staggering here, hoping his team can get back. They do have the spawn advantage. CSPPP will be able to get back with the beat as well. And it looks like Phoenix might be able to turn this.
They're bringing it back. That stall was amazing. Now Glitch trying to go into the back. They're trying to find the spawners, but Safe and Nat are going to combine to get them. Cannon now has the duplicate, but every member of clvr is having to retreat, and with less than 30 seconds to go, that might have been a godlike stall from CSPPP, and that's going to be Safe, finding the demo on the pulse bomb onto Cannon. That is going to be the rest committed, so that is going to be a crucial ability that is not going to be available for clvr. Now the duplicate comes through. That is going to be a Winston in the side, but that's a 3-man EMP. That is big. CSPPP throws out the D.Va bomb, and Cannon is going to be taken out. The duplicate form of Max is going to find the Winston onto the Echo. That's not very common. Now JB Rocks Forever convinced that Nano Boost overtime is already taking Glitch. Is now out and trying to stall onto the point. CSPPP is going to get D-Mech, and Beast is also going to be found by Glitch. So maybe these are the picks that are needed from the side of clvr. It seems like everything is going in their favor, but with Felix Felice's D-Mech, the some members still stalling on the point. Pen is there doing their job very, very well, but Nat is going to go down. That is no Sombra, no hacks on your side. Cannon finds the 2 pieces. Now going to be a 3-piece. No, Glitch is going to steal that kill from them. That is finally going to be the first point capture. As soon as Safe is done here, are they going to be killed? Yes, they are. 2 minutes and a half remaining for clvr, but that was a hard fight for them to win.
Very hard there. I kept watching everyone's health, and clvr's health bars were looking terrible. Not gonna lie. Somehow Dogfish stayed alive with 3 HP and didn't die while dancing around the point. Glitch very low here though, looking to back out and get some health, as Nat will find Cannon. Max finding Dogfish. No DPS, the lack of a tank. Topol, you can do all you want to resurrect Dogfish, but Dogfish it can't do it all on them, all by themselves.
This is all going wrong for clvr. They have a bit less than 2 minutes to look at that save. Almost got the pulse bomb. You know, they are going to be looking for Glitch. They've been going for it time and time again, and as soon as they get hacked and low in this combination with Nat, it is going to be the pulse bomb out. They have to be careful. Felix in the D.Va could deny them. Now that's the pulse bomb. It's 3! It is absolutely massive! Both supports and the Echo go down, and that is going to be the fight victory. Save going absolutely massive, putting the team onto their back, and the backpack, the hard carry is there. Now less than a minute to go when the next fight breaks out. This is do or die for clvr.
Yeah, that fight was over before it started. Stuck Glitch. Glitch rolled into his backline. I've been there before, Glitch. It hurts. We all make mistakes. We'll get over it. Hannah Montana said it best, and nobody's perfect. But Nat finding Dogfish in the back line with only 45 seconds left to go will be resurrected up. But look at the aggression coming out from Phoenix.
Great stick from Dogfish onto the coalescing beast, but they are just going off. They're pushing so deep into the spawn. Now 30 seconds remaining. Felix is going to switch onto the Zarya. This is a very curious pick. No, they're gonna go back to the D.Va. I don't know how much ult charge was reset here still. There's going to be a bit of a push. Now the EMP is absolutely massive. There's gonna be 4. The D.Va bomb into the backline finds 2. Glitch and Dogfish are going to be deleted. Now Felix also getting taken down by Pan. The ultimate save with the pulse bomb finds Scopel, so that's going to be no resurrection anymore. Now the duplicate from Cannon, is he waiting to pop that primal rage? There it is, the pile driver and the minefield from Glitch. Finds Pan and almost finds Nat but forced to translocate. Overtime breaks out, and still lots of damage being put out from both teams. Beast, crucially, is going to find Canada now. Max with the Primal Rage trying to survive that minefield. Glitch is going very low. The damage nade is going to be there. The Bionate, sorry. And the cart is still being pushed. J-Brox trying to keep Glitch alive. That is 2 members trying to keep that Wrecking Ball alive, but is not going to be enough. Nat finds that kill, and CSPPP without the make. JB Rocks is going to go down. Now that's another EMP. She has it on cooldown, and that is going to be what wins this fight for Phoenix. I cannot see a universe where it is not a fight win, and there it is, 38.18 meters. After the first point was captured. Great hold right here from Phoenix.
Phoenix just dominated that round. Regardless of whether Clover would have won that fight or not, look at where the card is. Look at where the card has been. With overtime, you just have to win one fight. This is very winnable for Phoenix, and they need to be feeling it, but they also need to be calm and collected, knowing that this should be their map to win.
They have been superior all around. They pushed the overtime in the first point. They pushed the overtime here very, very shortly after that first point was captured. It is not even halfway through the second checkpoint. We saw an attempt from Clover to push out deep into the backline of Phoenix, but it was unsuccessful. And here we're seeing Glitch being forced onto the Winston. They have realized it is the superior pick right here. The composition is clear. It has to be Dive, but we're going here. But a bit of a weird variant of this is Copel on the Brigitte. JB Rocks Forever still on the Ana, Dogfish on the Cowboy, that Cassidy, and Cannon on the Torbjorn. What is with this Cannon piece?
So this Torbjorn shows me that they're scared of Phoenix's dive. Nat and Safe both causing them their backline a bunch of problems. This Torbjorn can really dissuade them from pushing, as we see a very aggressive teleporter and just trying to get control of this room, which Phoenix has done. This Torbjorn's very undiveable with the hacked turret. That's not the target you intended. But Glitch will find his counterpart on Max, and now Glitch leading the charge to take out the remaining of these players from Phoenix.
It's going to be no main tank for Phoenix, but as they wait to regroup, look at this. Dave has read perfectly that Glitch is going to be forced onto the Winston and is going to go to Reaper. That is almost the quintessential counter pick for this main tank choice, but the Torbjorn turret is going to be putting a lot of pressure in the backline. Cart still being pushed. Pen is going to find that turret, but this cooldown is not that long, so Cannon will have it available very soon. Coalescence ready for the Beast. They are going to be able to whip it out, and right here, look at that aggression. The nade is good. Now there's going to be a Diva Bomb being thrown out, and a High Noon as well is going to find Max. Ooh, those are great picks from Clover. They are making it work. Now dropping onto this point are Dogfish. Dogfish is going to go down. The Beast is putting on all the work with the help of Safe. They are getting this fight victory now. The Primal Rage is forced out. Safe with that spin Rooney Reaper. I forgot the name of the ult. It is the Death Blossom, of course, that they're going to have available. And Phoenix, they have a lot on their side now for this next push.
Alligator, I am making a protest to rename it Spinny Magoo or whatever you called it.
The Speederoony is out, and it is going to find Copel, so that is no main healer, no main support for Clover. Also going to be no Riley. Now the Coop is on the point. That Molten Core, the Torbjorn ultimate is very powerful, but Max is going haywire, now pressuring Dogfish. This Primal Rage, and the first point is going to be found with 4 minutes and a bit less than half. It feels like this is done from Phoenix. Max has to be careful. They're pushing very, very deep into this Clover backline, and if they're not careful, they are going to get taken down. Now Cannon moving over to the Tracer. Nat still has that EMP available, and this deep push is everything that they need. One member on the card, it moves very slowly. Now the EMP, is it going to come out? Yes, it is. Only finds 3 members, but Cannon had already been taken down by Save Max, and it's going to go down. So crucially, that is no main tank available for Phoenix, and that is another great shot right here from Dogfish, is single-handedly turning that fight around, but that card is too close for comfort. The ultimate is out. The Coalescence is going to find one, and the Spinneroonie, the Death Blossom, is also going to be found. Now Dogfish, how much can he do? Is it going to be the fight win for Phoenix? Is it going to be Copel fighting any picks right here? No, it is not. And with all the members from clvr going down, Felix is going to get DMX. The final points of percentage are going to be pushed in, and it is Phoenix taking the game 2-1, going up 2-0 in the series, and now on series point, on the brink of progressing to the semifinals here in the Hyperion Cup.
Very, like I said, very dominant performance there from Phoenix. Definitely outpicking their opponents. This, like I said, like we were talking about earlier, this was clvr's map pick, and they chose the map that was best for the composition that just beat them the map before. Maybe a little bit of not taking your opponents for, not taking them seriously. Maybe thinking that you were just still better with your composition. Maybe that you could still outdo them. With just maybe choked a little bit. Some first map nerves that happens. So I don't know what that was about, but now we'll see if they can maybe bring it to a map that's better for the compositions that they enjoy playing.
Yeah, for sure. Not having the victory on your map pick is certainly a devastating thing. We're gonna throw it to a little break right here, give both teams some time to regroup, some time to think about what they want to do. Kaiju Corp clvr in the brink of elimination. They are going to need to find a strong map suited for their needs, but we will find out when we return for this short break. Don't go anywhere. Hello, hello, welcome back everyone. How are you doing? I'm Alligator. Today with me is Dylan, and this is a Hyperion Cup quarterfinals. Our match today is Phoenix versus Kaiju Core Clover. And as you can see up there, the scoreline is 2-0. Dylan, will you tell us a bit more about what's been happening in this match?
So I'm gonna break it down ESPN style for you. Just kidding. I was told not to specifically, so I had to make Oakley mad about that. For the first match, we had Oasis, very convincing, 100-0 on the first map, which was Gardens. Then we threw it. Then we went to University, which was back and forth, but it ended up with Kaiju Core Clover winning that one out about 100 to I think 57ish, somewhere around 50. And then we went on to City Center for the final map, and that one was a nail-biting 99 to 100 in the favor of Phoenix. Then we went on to Watchpoint Gibraltar shortly after talking about HLC for a bit. That was my fault. We went to Watchpoint Gibraltar, and that was a very convincing 2-1 for Phoenix. They had the initiative, the aggression, and the initiative the entire time. Almost full held the first point, but in the end, they slightly after first point held. And that is your 60-second recap of Dylan.
That was absolutely fantastic. I mean, if I hadn't been casting my soul out on this match, I would have been, I know basically everything that happened. I can tell you almost the details of this match. Of course, we are going to be going into King's Row, or as some of our players lovingly name it, Scrim's Row, for our hybrid map, which could potentially be the last one of the series. Of course, first to three in these quarterfinals, Phoenix with a chance to advance to the next round. The semifinals in the single elimination bracket, they will face, of course, the winners of Paradise Ages and Frost Nova, and they will be one match closer to the grand final, but that is getting way ahead of ourselves. You look at that beautiful bracket. Everyone from top to bottom is a very stacked team, but alas, only two can go to those grand finals, and only one can come away the victor. Maybe this is a bit too early for a prediction, but Dylan, do you think we're going to see the reverse sweep from Clover, or is it going to be a sweep, a closing out 3-0 victory from Phoenix?
I don't know. I want to say that Clover can bring it back, but you've watched the game. Phoenix has just been taking. They've been taking over the initiative. They've been playing faster. They've been playing more aggressive. They've seemed a little bit more coordinated. So I have to say that I'm going to say that Phoenix will win, but not on this map.
Okay, there we have it from our brains in this broadcast. I gotta say, I do agree with your analysis. It is very sound, very safe in all the predictions, but the momentum I feel is just too strong with Phoenix. They have been overwhelming on this Reinhardt Diva composition, also Winston Diva composition that we've seen a lot from them. Everyone is putting in so much work. Nat, Save, Beast, Pen, CSPPP, and Max 35. They are playing absolutely amazing all around. And now on defense, they have the ability to drive the first nail into the coffin of Clover. They're going to be sporting a Rhine composition as well. In fact, it is a full perfect mirror. Even the order of the heroes is perfectly mirrored. We'll see how it works, because we know Safe's Maywalls are going to be absolutely amazing. And look at that. Already the first one going from cannon, allowing them to whip out around the statue. That's going to be another Maywall right there. Oh, that's a big stun. Oh my goodness, Nat was going for it. Now the DMEC comes onto Felix Felices, and the Immortality Field is going to go down. No lamp available for Clover, so this first fight might go the way of the Phoenix side, but the stun is right there from the push. Now the Maywall does come through. Nat finds two, and now there is going to be a defensive Maywall to try to prevent the push, but still right here, Pen finds Dogfish, and that is the first push shut down from Phoenix.
Very good put, or good counter push there. I don't know if they saw the Maywall. Max was kind of hiding as he's hiding again, waiting for the shatter. And you can see his entire team baiting them through. But Maywall comes up to stop it.
The wall is there, but still, with Save getting Dogfish, is clvr even going to push?
I don't think they're pushing right now. They're just waiting for Dogfish. As you can see, Felix Felicis, she's just posturing over there in the hotel. Max is now going to reveal his position. I think he was there a little bit too long. They knew something was up. But Glitch is caught out on the other side of the Maywall again.
Yeah, that was a beautiful... Oh! A huge fire strike is going to find 4 through the window, get him the 5th! And that is going to be Felix Felicis as the only surviving member that was so short of an ace. Of course, that D.Va from clvr had retreated to the spawn after seeing the destruction caused by that breezing ball of fire that absolutely slammed the hopes of all of clvr. Now the blizzard is also going to be out. Glitch tries to escape that, but is going to drop into the jaws of Safe. And look at this. Phoenix are just unstoppable. They cannot do wrong.
That's what I was talking about with Phoenix just taking the initiative, taking control of this game, this game and the pace, and playing at their speed. They're committing the ultimates first, and they're making clvr react to them.
Now the high noon comes out, the Maywall right there to block it. If it finds anything, it would still be huge. Isn't going to find a pick. Now the main wall right there to deter any attackers. The blizzard is out, and the shatter is going to fight Nat. That is the first kill for clvr. Now, will they find more? Yes, they are. The snowball is coming in, and finally, off the back of the rolls, they are going to be able to go into this first point. The capture isn't guaranteed, and if Pen manages to hold here, they're going to get taken down, though. I think this could be the first point capture already for clvr.
Yeah, this is definitely a first point capture. Their closest person isn't even anywhere near, and as you can see, Max backing up. I want to say I am surprised Max has held on to his shatter the entire time. I certainly don't have that kind of control. So Max is doing something different that I'm not. Maybe he's eating a different breakfast than me. But as we see Glitch and Dogfish getting very aggressive here, we'll find Max. But because the immortality field stopped most of that damage, but once it went down, everyone was left at 25% or 10% of their health.
I just hear ding, 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 and it is all the picks going the way of clvr until we hear that gong, that bell, that so satisfying sound of the team kill. Dogfish gets 1 pick on the high noon. It seemed like he was done with it, but still he managed to find one. The Maywall is there to try to prevent the amplification matrix from getting anything done. Now that's the defensive amplification matrix. The D.Va bomb comes through. Is it going to find anything? No, it's just the immortality field. Dogfish takes out Pen, so that's going to be no sand barrier available for Phoenix, who are trying to hold on to this point. Still one member of clvr pushing the card. The D.Va bomb is going to go into the backline. Now the shadow comes huge, going to net 2 kills, and that is finally the win that Phoenix were looking for. They can regain their momentum. Even if Glitch takes Nat on the pin, that is going to be their fight win and a big reset that they desperately needed. Oh no,
you got to feel for Felix here. There is no place to jump off the map except for a third point. You can see her going there, but they're going to keep her alive as long as possible. And that right there just gave them a free 15 seconds of defense. Staggering baby divas is terrible, but don't worry, we'll give them remake. We'll give the D.Va a remake kill to stop that, but it doesn't stop it.
Yeah, I mean, if you're the only remaining member as a D.Va, then it's done. But, you know, we've seen some remake kills. The Maywall now is going to come out. The high noon from that. Is it going to find anything? No, it isn't. But Pen is going to take Cannon down. That is 1 DPS. And crucially, no Blizzard going to be available for clvr right here. They're being forced to retreat. And now the Maywall, is it going to be good? Yes, it is. Max is going to find Glitch on the pin. And now they're pushing up to their spawn. And look at this. A bit more than a minute to go. Now, Phoenix is going to have to back out because those spawn times are very, very fast. And you don't want to get caught out there, but still they're burning so much time off the clock.
This is a 4v6 for the time being.
The Blizzard from Safe, it's going to be a secret blizzard. I don't even know what I'm saying. That was oh so subtle, but still couldn't find anything. Now Cannon is going to find safe, but that main wall is going to put a stop to them. The shatter is out, only gets CSPPP. Now that is going to be no D before them. The sound barrier comes out from Pen. It is all kills all around, but it appears the advantage is in favor of clvr, or is it? Now Nat is going to town on these players, finally going to be taken down. It ends up being Cannon, but the Dogfish stun was the key to it. Is very, very far away. I think we're going to go into overtime when this cart rolls through the point.
We're definitely going to see overtime here, and very, very low amount of ultimates on both teams, both Bomb and High Noon for both teams. So this can go either way. I guess whoever's team gets the bigger Cassidy ult or the bigger Bomb. And right there, Dogfish is bigger so far.
And that is going to be crucial. Dogfish getting 2 on the High Noon, and then the stun on the mate that was getting out of the block. This feels like it's got to be the capture. There it is, 1minute and 29 seconds on the clock in favor of clvr. They managed to get the picks off of that High Noon from Dogfish. It doesn't have to be huge. 2 picks is more than enough.
2 picks is definitely more than enough, and with the 2 that it was, I believe it was JB Rocks, and I don't remember who the other one was. Those are the Baptiste right there is enough to guarantee you the fight, unless ultimates are committed.
I highly doubt it was JB Rock, since they're in the same team, but now, oh, the huge from Glitch is going to take down the High Nooning Nat and Max as well, and this is the snowball. It is absolutely massive from clvr. We said earlier today that Phoenix couldn't seem to put a foot down and couldn't do anything wrong. Now it is clvr that are going to roll this card. They were in the brink of elimination with that overtime coming into the first point. Now 41 seconds of completion in that 0-3 scoreboard.
Yeah, very, very good third round there. I do want to correct myself. I did mean the Beast. They both have long names, the longest on each team.
I know what you meant.
So it was the Baptiste. I just saw Baptiste, and I looked up at the screen for Baptiste, and my mind doesn't work sometimes, most of the times. But yeah, very, very good third push. That's definitely going to swing the momentum back a little bit into their favor. You know, being dominated like that all map and then just steamrolling it straight through third always feels great, especially when third is probably the hardest point on this map to capture.
It absolutely is, and we see exactly the same composition from clvr. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Safe is going onto the Bastion. I know we like to do some shenanigans on the spawn. Hey, there we go. As soon as I say it, Caster's Curse at its flight is going to switch off to the Echo. We don't know what to expect from compositions here. Look at that. CSPPP switching on to the Sigma. What is happening?
I can't remember what team it was, but they ran a Sigma Reinhardt double shield, and they dominated this map.
They're going for the Bastion TP. Yep.
Yeah, the very, very sneaky Bastion TP. I'm ready to see this. This can be fun.
It is on top of the statue. There they go now, safe on the Bastion. Let's get him spectating, and that is all the damage. Smoking the members of clvr. It is a barrage of damage. Felix Feliz is already demaged, and now the Maywall has to come out, and it is going to allow the members of Phoenix so much time to reset. Now a save is just outputting so much damage. CSPPP is going to find the baby diva, and it is nothing that clvr can do. The Bastion caught them by surprise. We don't see Bastion so often at such high level of gameplay, that it is just destruction when done right. That is exactly what Phoenix did. Look at that! Almost 6 minutes of time bank! That was an almost perfect first push.
And now this Bastion gets to set up on the cart, and it just gets to roll straight through. The only bad thing is these are some very tight corridors, and Bastion doesn't like being in too close of range to his enemies, so but he can still pump out all the damage nonetheless, especially when your tanks are playing the opposite side of the corner.
Oh.
But Mr. Cool Math Guy found the angle. I don't know whether it was an obtuse or a cute angle, but he found it, and he calculated the angle of it. Nat and CSPPP going down, definitely going to look at changing things up. As you can see, Safe already did swap to the Echo.
There we go. The Bastion pick. We said it. It wasn't going to last for long. Now they have to take Cannon off of this high ground position, doing exactly that. But the Echo ultimate takes quite a while to build. It is going to be a lot of damage required, and look at that. No mercy pocket, so that is going to be no pocket right there. That's a big shatter. 4 members being found, and that's another big shatter. 3 members from Clover going down. Now that is going to be safe, of course. Finding Glitch, that is no main attack, no shield available right now for the red team, and that's a second pick onto the Baptiste after the Immortality Field goes out, and this is a fight win from Phoenix. It was over before it started.
I think it had to start for it to be over, but, you know, I digress. I'm just messing with you. Yeah, definitely poked out that Junkrat and just made it to where he couldn't spam as much. Now with the ultimates coming up on both sides, we can potentially see the Flux into High Noon. And that's always my favorite combo to pull off. But
it is a favorite combo of yours. It is a favorite combo of everyone, and it is also going to be a favorite of Cannon getting rid of Safe. Now the High Noon has been committed from Nad, so she is not going to have that ultimate available. Now the Immortality Field comes in clutch. That Riptire was going to detonate. The pin onto the backline is going to take care of Glitch, but those 2 picks might have been a bit too much. I think this is a fight win for Clover. Yes, it is, as Phoenix is going to retreat off the back of CSPPP's kinetic grasp.
yeah, and you used that gravitic flux there and got nothing from it. CSPP might be wanting it back. But he can build it pretty quickly in the tight streets. And CSPP might know, just checking. But Cannon is in the back line waiting to be a little sneaky beaver and get some damage in from behind them.
Look at it, there it is. The Junkrat putting in so much spawn. Now it is an ult fest, no barrage for Clover, and they're going to net 3 picks off of them. Another extra 3 are going to come off of regular kills, and that is going to be a fairly fast team kill in favor of our red team. There is going to be a hard reset for Phoenix, but now they're closing in on some clutch ults.
Yeah, only the amplification matrix on the side of Clover. While you almost have everything besides the Diva Bomb and the High Noon for Phoenix. But all this time here, good amplification matrix coming out, stopping them from pushing. CSPP will be demeched, and all of this time being drawn out is just in favor of Clover.
Save, copies the Reinhardt, gets the fastest shatter in town. That's a second shatter. That is surely the win for Phoenix. Cannon does get 1 and is going to get Echo out of that duplicate form. But can you do anything when you get shattered 2 times, 3 times? Because Max used his as well in the span of 10 seconds.
I wasn't expecting a Reinhardt duplication into 2 Earth Shatters. So I take that back. I thought this was going great for Clover with the amount of time they were ticking off the bank, and with Copel they're just gonna keep steamrolling you. Lucio, press E, speed boost into him. There you go, baby. And Glitch or Max just holding up the shield, letting his team do the rest of the damage, and that will just confirm that Phoenix will get this card around the corner.
Yeah, and we know the Echo, the ultimate is built so slowly, but it is a damage machine. The damage output is absolutely amazing. Copel wanted to get the touch on that second point capture, sorry. Now Nat is going to find them over and over again, and nothing is going right for Copel. Now the Diva Bomb is out. Are they going to find out? Ooh, it's massive, finds 3, and Max now and Safe are going to go down. Dogfish is going absolutely crazy on CSPPP, but it was all off the back of Felix Felicis.
Yeah, definitely a very clutch Diva Bomb to bail them out of a situation, get them back in control of the cart. Clover really needed it. They've got to hold this for at least a minute and a half, preferably 2 minutes the entire time bank, and can win right here. But with Nat on this off angle looking to deal some pressure, and this Riptire coming out that will find Safe, looks like they still want control of this payload and don't want Phoenix to take it.
And this is an ult cycle all around. It is back and forth with the ultimates. Now we see Only the Riptire was committed from Clover. We've seen them before use so many ults to just end a team fight, so that is going to be good for them that they managed to hold on to most of them. Now, it is a fight of the ults, and I think Phoenix have been using them more effectively, but they are nowhere to be seen. And if they use the window here, they could be in dire straits in the fights to come. Of course, they're going to be smarter than that, and Nat is going to find Cannon on the off angle. That is a lot of damage that is going to be missing from Clover. Now the amplification matrix is out. The high nooning Dogfish isn't going to find anything. Nat with a high noon of it, so the Diva Bomb into the backline is going to force a retreat into the small room. Going to find Copel as the beat went out. It only caught onto 2 players. Everything is going right for Phoenix. The Shatter isn't going to find anything. Now, Nat, with the help of CSPVP, is going to find another pick. That is 2 onto Glitch as well. The Beast does go down, so that is going to be no amplification matrix, sorry, no immortality field from them. That is what I wanted to say, but all the picks are going the way of Phoenix. They are going to be so tight on that time. The high noon is out. Glitch is switching onto the Wrecking Ball. Can they put it in? No, they can't! And it is by 1 second. Clover are going to have the time advantage. Oh, how close can that get?
This is a very close match, and so Clover has the advantage, correct? Yes, they do.
Clover
yes, they do.
Be on the defense.
So they really need to be on the lookout for this Bastion strategy again, because if you remember, Phoenix took that point in blazing fast time, and it took Clover almost the entire time bank. So definitely going to have to swap something up for both their attack and defense, and Phoenix just has to keep playing solid like they have been. This can go either way. With a minute time bank, you never know the crazy things that can happen. But with CSPP on the Sigma, I'm expecting to see this this Bastion TP strat come into play again.
And you said it yourself, there was so much time burned off of the clock from Phoenix. There we see the Bastion coupled with Nat on the Cowboy, the Cassidy, of course, going to be swapping off to Symmetra for that TP. Maybe they will be expecting the teleport on top of the statue. Maybe we could see some shenanigans. The Safe is going to go over to the Genji. Maybe that's just a spawn pick. I'm not too high on this. Wait, are they going to really stay on the Genji? No, there's the Bastion. Okay, we go on the Bastion again. I'm not too high on this CSPPP Sigma pick. As I was saying before, it wasn't quite that successful for them. Oh, they baited the TP. Now the Bastion is going to stay on the low ground. The immortality field is out, but Cannon is going to take down Pen. That is going to be your main support going down, and it is probably going to have to be a retreat right here for Phoenix, but they don't have the time to retreat with only a minute on the clock. So much time is burning off. Nat onto the Symmetra is building up that ultimate so fast. It is going to be a big wall, a big shield all over the map. All line very, very fast, but not right here. 30 seconds to go. Is Safe going to switch? Yes, we are going to see switches all around. CSPPP back on the Diva and Safe back on the Echo.
Yeah, 15 seconds to go. And we do have this Junkrat Riptire coming up. If Cannon can stay safe here, guarantee you a couple more shots will give it to him. And there you see he is basically at it. It's about to come in immediately with amplification matrix coming out from Phoenix. Nat does find JB Rocks, but this Riptire can turn the tides. It only brings it back into their favor, but with CSPP going down and Copel going down as well, this is all tied up. It's 4v4. Cannon one shot goes onto the point. Junkrat on the point, not doing the best, and it looks like Phoenix might just capture this point.
And Nat goes absolutely massive in that fight, gets the opening pick onto JB Rocks forever. Oh, Pen with the stall onto Dogfish. That is going to be a lot of time missing still. They can't push up too far. We know this is a permanent overtime ticker. I was saying it was Nat going massive on that fight. Gets the first pick, builds up enough damage to get a big shield, that ultimate wall all over the point, and then in the dying moments of the fight, there are trades all around, but Nat comes huge. She gets 3 picks, I think, overall in that fight, gets everything done for Phoenix. Now, they're going to be lacking some ults. Look at that. It's the Shattered, the Diva Bomb, the High Noon, and the Amplification Matrix with potentially Sound Barrier coming online for Clover.
That is a big Shatter. Got everyone. And it looks like Clover will stop the push right here. Safe trying to do all they can to bring it back. You got the Junkrat down, though, and thank you. I hate Junkrat.
Yeah, I'm sorry I left you with your pants down right there a little bit. I don't think that transition was ideal, especially with such a crucial fight coming up. I mean, I think it caught us by surprise. It caught all of us by surprise. It was just so much damage so suddenly from clvr, who are now on the driver's seat to take this map number 3. Of course, King's Row was their pick, so maybe they will take advantage of that decision. Of course, they are on series point down 2-0. If they lose this, they are out.
Yeah, if they lose, this is dire straits for clvr right now. This is a must-win scenario if they want to progress in the playoffs of this tournament. And they have a win condition. They have a minute to stop them from getting there. I mean, so they do have a set win condition. Full hold here, or just stop them before the blue box or the yellow box in the game. I see blue because because spectator advantage. But yeah, you just got to stop them from that yellow box, and we go on to the next map, and we fulfill my predictions, and then I'm gonna go buy a lottery ticket. I do not condone gambling though.
Yeah, exactly. And Canon has been so successful on this Junkrat. They are going to continue on it. It appears, yes, they're going to drop into the lower ground. And still 1 minute. Those May walls from Save could be clutch at denying so much time. If they manage to block off 1 or 2 members, are they going to do it? For the moment, we don't see it. Now, is it going to be there? Yes, it is, but it is a bit sideways. Is Max going to be able to find Glitch? For the moment, it is Nat that is going to get the pick onto the main tank. This appears to be a retreat for clvr. This is exactly what they needed to get. This is exactly why they went onto the main. This is going to burn so much time off the clock. We know they are defense masters. They can get so much time off the clock. It was overtime in the first push, and now 30 seconds remaining for clvr. For kaiju core clvr, they are going to have to push, and they're going to have to push hard, but without the main support of Copal and with Felix his D-Max, it is finally the time ticking down. It appears that Phoenix are going to run away with this. Cannon is taken down. The time is ticking low. 10 seconds to go. Now 5 as the clock ticks down. The Maywall is going to be there. The amplification matrix. There is a stun on the board. Copal touches the point, but it is all the kills going to favor Phoenix. They will get the team wipe, and they will get the map victory. They are going to progress to the next round of this Hyperion Cup. 3-0, perfect sweep for them. Phoenix takes the victory.
Unfortunately, my prophetic days are over, but it's okay. It wasn't meant to be. GG's to Kaiju Core clvr. They played their hearts out. They gave it. They had a great season overall. Unfortunately, Phoenix just showed up a little bit more today, and you know that's okay. Keep practicing, keep going, keep giving it all you got, and we will. You can be in the finals next season. I remember you were there last season, so you can see my cat there on the bed. He's saying hi to chat. He just showed up. Came to say hi. But nonetheless, very great series. Unfortunately, it was a 3-0. We didn't get to see as much Overwatch as we could today. But like I said, nonetheless, great series from both teams. Yeah, that's really all I can say. Great games.
Yeah, indeed. Some great Overwatch all around. clvr, they almost had it right there at the end in King's Row. Their map pick, it was way closer than Watchpoint Gibraltar. We all know how that map 2 went. I think that was the key to Phoenix's victory. They came off the gates hot. They claimed the first map with a very, very contested Oasis. And then we go into clvr's pick, Watchpoint Gibraltar, and the Monkey, the Winston composition from Phoenix is just so strong that clvr have nothing to do. I think that breaks their mental. They do try to bring it back in King's Row, and they managed to do it really well. We saw it came down to 1 second whether offense or defense was decided, but in the end, Phoenix just had all the momentum. They were too strong. We know their defense has been stalwart all day long. In the end, they took the victory. They will be progressing to the next round. As you said, GG's all around. Everyone played their hearts out, and it showed.
It definitely did show. And just because you lose this one doesn't mean you can't win the next one. You can put two teams up against each other, and they might win one, lose the next one. So I mean, it all just came down to who just had the edge today, and unfortunately for clvr, that was Phoenix. But not trying to knock on Phoenix, they played they played a great series of Overwatch. Their aggression, their coordination, all they were all playing at the same speed, and that's what you want. That's what you want to see when you're watching some good Overwatch. They got aggressive when they wanted to get aggressive, and they took the fight to clover. And I think that is ultimately what gave them the edge today.
Exactly. They were the superior team all around, and we will learn more about how that goes about in a very, very brief moment. Of course, we're going to have an interview with a mystery Phoenix member. Who will it be? Stick around, don't go in. We'll be right back after this break. Hello, welcome back, everyone. We are here with the aftermath of this great match in the first quarterfinals of the Hyperion Cup. Phoenix took the victory 3-0, quick sweep over Kaiju Corp clvr. Of course, I am Alligator. I have been casting today with the one and only Dylan by my side, and we brought a special guest, Pen, the main support, the Lucio specialist from Phoenix, to tell us all about that victory.
Hello.
How you doing today, Penn?
I'm doing good. I feel good. We won a game.
Yeah, you won a very convincing 3-0 over clvr, who is that's no feat. Clover's a very good team. So, any special preparation for this, or?
Yeah, we spent a while going over our comps and our maps just so we knew like exactly what we were gonna do because we faced clvr before and it's not an easy win. They always make it hard for us.
Yeah. So, were there any compositions that y'all brought into it specifically? I want to know that Winston kind of Sombra Tracer Winston composition, because that seemed to be throwing the Wrecking Ball composition off of their feet, and it made them have to rethink their strategies, rethink their compositions, maybe put themselves into a less favorable composition.
Yeah, so we played a lot of double bubble and 6-man playing into them. We also played Brawl on Kings Row just because it's what you gotta do. But
You're
we
not
had
wrong.
to, yeah. We always do well on especially our double bubble comp. I think that's one of our best ones.
Okay.
We know how it is out there. Oh, sorry. I'll
no,
go,
no,
Dylan. I do have a couple questions of my own. I'm curious. So in King's Row right there at the end, there's a big hold on your offense. Finally you get all the kills on your side. Great performance from everyone. You're pushing in the cart, and as the clock ticks down, you realize that by just 1 second you are going to be attacking first. What goes through your mind and the mind of your team in that moment?
I remember the second we hit the end of the map, I think it was Beast who shouted 1 second, and we were all like, well, here we go. And we decided we were gonna go with our attack bastion strat, which we haven't pulled out in a while.
I'll get this, and then you can get the next one. I wanted Nat because I wanted this specifically for her.
Yeah.
But I was saying in the pregame that Sombra is a big counter to Wrecking Ball, and I noticed Nat swapping up the hack targets from health packs to the Wrecking Ball. Did she make that swap on her own, or did y'all, mention it to her, say, hey, this Wrecking Ball's coming in, doing what he wants, let's focus on him? Because once Nat changed the hack targets to the Wrecking Ball, Glitch was just dead forever.
Yeah, Nat definitely made that choice on her own. She was doing really good that match, especially on Oasis. That was really good. She was calling all of her hacks, and we were destroying that Wrecking Ball. Sorry, Wrecking Ball. And it was a good fight. We felt really good on that map.
Yeah, poor Glitch didn't stand a chance against such assaulting compositions. I got a last couple of questions for you. We're not gonna hold you any longer here. We're gonna let you enjoy your victory. But before that, tell me, how does it feel to progress to the next round? Of course, the tension was all up during the match, but now you get the time to relax. You got the sweep. You're progressing into the next round. How do you feel?
I mean, it's really exciting. This is my first tournament on this team. I know the core has been around a long time, but I've never been here before, and I know we won a tournament before, but I'm looking forward to see if we win this one. I think we've got a good shot.
Well, definitely after today's performance, I don't know. I haven't seen the other teams play, but I'd say you're in a very, very, very good place for the moment. Finally, I gotta say, anyone you want to shout out from your team, staff, who do you want to dedicate this victory to? Who made it possible?
Ooh, I mean, I have to say Safe, or as his name is pronounced on Overwatch, it's eh. That is the actual official pronunciation. I know it's a mystery.
I had
But,
that wrong.
yeah.
I was going, yeah. So, I mean, mine was wrong.
Yeah, they were keeping us on track the whole game. Always kept our heads in the game. Always had a plan. It was it went way smoother with all those callouts.
Good to hear. Always love to hear it.
Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic to have that IGL. Of course, the whole team performed amazing. And tell us, where can we find Phoenix or yourself in general in socials? Any place Twitch stream perhaps later today?
I mean, I don't believe we have any Twitch streams going on, but maybe in the future, who knows?
Okay. Okay, you love to hear that. Well, thank you so much, Pen, for being with us today. Congratulations on your 3-0 victory. Relax, collect yourselves, and enjoy your rest because you're gonna need some strength to go into the semifinals. I'm sure it won't be easy. That's going to be everything for today. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, of course, no problem. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, everyone, for showing up to the streamed version of the Hyperion Cup. I have been Dylan. This has been Alligator, and we will see y'all later. And see you later, Alligator.
Bye.